The prevalence of insecurity in our society has remained a thing of utmost concern as it affects virtually every component of our society. Although security agencies are in a bid to clamp down these criminalities. You're welcome to Busted on Flip TV, and I'm your host, Gladys Alozi. Stay tuned as we give you the report we have for this week. An Ikeja Special Offences Court on Tuesday, September 21st, sentenced a 23-year-old chef, Joshua Usulo, to 28 years imprisonment for killing a lawyer, Mrs. Feyisayo Obot. Usulo brutally murdered a 34-year-old mother of two on January 26, 2019, at the City Heights Hotel, R0BB Ikeja, Lagos State, where both of them lodged in different rooms. Obot, an employee of an Abuja-based non-governmental organization, Save the Children, was in Lagos to write a project management examination. The prosecution, led by Mrs. O.A. Bajulaye BC, had said that Usulo, a resident of number 30 Fadeya Street, K2, Lagos State, sneaked into the deceased's hotel room to steal her money and her phones in order to offset his outstanding hotel bill. The deceased struggled with him but was overpowered. He then stabbed her with a sharp knife on the stomach and used the same knife to slit her throat. Satisfied that the woman was dead, he made away with her phones and a cash sum of 26,000 naira. During interrogation, the suspect confessed to have committed the crime. He said he has never met Mrs. Obot until the day he attacked her, and that he was motivated to rob the deceased to enable him offset his hotel bill, having spent 2 days above the day he had paid for. Justice Oluwatoyin Taiwo sentenced Usulo after he approached the Lagos State Directorate of Public Prosecution (DPP) for a plea bargain agreement in which he would plead guilty to the crime. The DPP had in the agreement approved a term of 21 years imprisonment, which would begin from the date of Usulo's remand. However, during Tuesday's proceedings, the judge rejected the proposed prison term, saying it was too lenient. The judge said he would exercise the power conferred on her by Section 75 of the Administration of Criminal Justice Law to increase the prison term to 30 years. She eventually reduced Usulo's prison sentence to 28 years, following plea for leniency by his counsel, Mr. Spurgeon Ataine. In the plea, Ataine told the court to temper justice with mercy. He admitted that Usulo was remorseful, adding that he was a young man with a promising future. The prosecution was still presenting witness in the case when Usulo proposed a plea bargain agreement. Usulo was arraigned on a count charge of murder contrary to Section 223 of the Criminal Law of Lagos State, 2015. A 32-year-old Niger Republic national, Lawal Shaibu, and 4 others have been arrested for allegedly selling fuel to armed bandits in a forest in Katsina State. The suspects were arrested on Saturday, September 18, while conveying the substance in a Volkswagen Passat car with reg number XML 347AA. A police spokesperson in Katsina, Gambo Issa, also explained the charges against the 4 other suspects. Commenting on the arrest of another suspect identified as 57-year-old Tijau Haruna of Kofa, Guja Quarters, Katsina, Issa said he was conveying fuel in his Passat motor vehicle with reg number FC 977LKJ. Nemesis caught up with the suspect when they were arrested along Katsina Jibia Road while on their way into the forest. In the course of investigation, the suspect confessed to be selling the fuel at fringes of the forest, contrary to the executive order and other extant laws of the Federation. Investigation is ongoing. A die-hard traffic robber arrested by the operatives of the Lagos State Rapid Response Squad (RRS) over the weekend has been slammed with a combined 17 months jail term by Magistrate Sakirat Obasa of the Lagos State Mobile Court for 2 count charges of stealing and conduct likely to cause breach of public peace, punishable under Section 287 of the Criminal Laws of Lagos State, 2015. The convict Bashiru Mohammed, 28 years old, of no fixed home address, was arrested under the Ojota pedestrian bridge by the RRS team on a routine surveillance patrol after his gang violently robbed and disposed a pedestrian of cash, Infinix Android phone and a handbag. It should be recalled that complaints have been raised on the illicit activities of traffic robbers along the axis, promoting an increased presence of the RRS teams around the route: Ojota, Maryland, K2, Mile 2, Chinatown, Abiola Garden and other black spot areas across the state. In a related development, one other suspect, namely Lukman Ojo, 25 years old, was also arrested over the weekend by the RRS monitoring team for loitering around Abiola Garden, was charged for conduct likely to cause breach of peace and sentenced to 1 month imprisonment with 50,000 naira as optional fine today by same magistrate Sakirat Obasa. Operatives of the Maiduguri Zonal Office of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) have arrested a self-acclaimed spiritualist, Mohammed Ibrahim, and his accomplice, Ibrahim Abubakar, for allegedly defrauding one Mohammed Gaji of the sum of 16 million naira under the guise of conducting spiritual powers to make him rich. A statement released by Wilson Wujarin, spokesperson of the anti-graft agency, says the suspects were arrested at Sabon Bolori behind Chad Basin, Borno State, in the course of an investigation into a petition written against Mohammed Gaji, alleging that he misappropriated 22.2 million naira given to him by the petitioner Mohammed Alhaji Buka to establish a cattle ranch business. Wujarin stated that rather than invest the money as planned, Gaji gave the spiritualist 16 million naira of the 22.2 million naira for prayers so he could get rich. He said upon Gaji's arrest, he admitted squandering the money given to him for business and confessed giving 16 million naira to the spiritualist who promised to make him rich. During the raid, a large hole covered with animal skin with a center table placed on it was discovered in the room where Mohammed's accomplice Abubakar used as a hiding place, pretending to be a genie. Gaji claimed he was given a precious stone, a small iron box containing a white piece of cloth, and some foreign currencies with instruction to fast for 3 months and 1 day before he could get rich. Items recovered from the spiritualists include white pieces of cloth with Arabic inscriptions, calabashes, animal skins, animal horns, foreign currencies, and 2 small iron boxes. Wujarin said the suspect will be charged to court as soon as investigation is concluded. Members of the Oyo State Amotekun Corps have paraded 3 suspected ritualists for their alleged involvement in the killing of a yet-to-be-identified man believed to be in his early 50s. The 3 suspects were paraded by the Oyo Amotekun Corps headquarters, Dandaro, Ibadan, on Tuesday, September 21st. Speaking with journalists, the mastermind of the crime, Olalekon Akainde, aged 27, confessed to killing the man with a knife and cutlass, admitted to being human parts merchants. The police in Bayelsa State has arrested a suspected Yahoo boy in Ogobiri community in Sabama local government area of Bayelsa State over alleged attempt to slaughter a female student of the Niger Delta University for ritual purpose. The incident, which occurred in the early hours of Tuesday, September 21st, attracted vigilantes of Ogobiri and Amasoma along the Setrako Road along Ogobiri to Rebeni Drive in Sabama local government area of the state. It was gathered that the victim, an indigene of Amasoma in southern Ijo local government area, identified as a student of Niger Delta University, Wilberforce Island, Amasoma, Deborah Emafredom, was lured into an uncompleted building with promises of monetary reward. A member of the vigilante group who pleaded anonymity told police the female student was tied on the legs and hands when she was rescued. She was on the verge of being butchered before they were discovered and apprehended. Confirming the arrest, the spokesperson of the Bayelsa State Police Command, Asinim Buswat, said the arrest of the suspect was carried out by the combined operation of the operatives of Operation Do Akpo in collaboration with the vigilante members of Ogobiri community, Sagbama local government area of Bayelsa State.
To have once been a criminal is no disgrace, but to remain a criminal, that is the disgrace. Crime is evil. Stay away from it. This is all we have for you on Busted for today. Until I come your way next time, I remain your host, Gladys Alozin. Do well to follow us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook and also on Instagram. Stay safe.